Neola, how's it going tonight?
Good.
I finally figured out how the microphone works there. God, it's cool to be out here. I haven't been out here about a year here, and I'm sad to say the crowd is still as pasty white as ever. I appreciate it. It's like the Republican primaries in August. This is amazing. I'm black guy number 3, in case you lost count. Don't worry, I'm the last one. You can call the cops off. I thought we had an election about this. Look at it, they're just showing up everywhere now. No, I'm glad to be here and not be at work, because where I work, we carpool to get to work because gas is expensive. And it's me and a bunch of my friends who are all females, and we just drive to work, and they tell me about how they can't keep a guy because I clearly care. I care about this for 20 minutes. The first one, she tells me she has had the same guy for years, and she won't dump the guy. The guy refuses to get a job. She's had a job her whole life, but this guy has had 4 years, not hasn't had a job. As you can guess from the description, he is Mexican. You are right in that theory. She just won't leave. There's no Mexicans here. It's okay. You guys can laugh at that. It's just us white people. It's okay. I don't need you guys. We all voted for Trump. It's okay. So she won't leave the guy. She refused to leave him. And she's like, I just see something in him. I see a future with him. I said, does the future include cardboard boxes and roaches? Because that's where you're going to be living and eating. This guy will never get employment. It's ridiculous. And as we're driving, we pass a couch on the side of the road. And she's like, oh my gosh, let's pick it up and take it back to your place and fix it up. She's on Pinterest where they do that. People throw away furniture, and some people want to fix it up and put it in their house because they really want to get, diseases in their house for some reason. And I realized that's how she picks men. She sees garbage that nobody else wanted and wants to fix it up, right? You have 3 felonies and you beat women? Come on over, She said yes to that dress for that guy. There's a girl in this crowd right now, I guarantee you. You're successful and your man refuses to get a job, but you just won't leave him. He's probably got sleeve tattoos and a wife beater tank top. Look around, he's here somewhere, maybe up there somewhere, I can't tell, I don't know. They're out there, it's amazing. There's something about security though that you women don't like. Like if a guy's a 401k plan, those panties go right on up. I don't get it. No job? Okay, I'm looking for business. I don't get it. Speaking of looking for business, another one of my friends I ride with, she's like, I can't find a good guy at all. Which is surprising because she's tried them all at this point. She can't seem to find a good one. This girl has spread more gonorrhea than a porta potty at the Iowa State Fair. It's ridiculous. You've all been there. Oh, sorry. Like this girl, she likes black guys. This girl's had more black guys in her than a parole office. It's ridiculous. She just can't find a good one. She needs to go white. That's what I keep telling her. Come to Neola. All right, guys. Oh my God, it's like a movie in the 50s. She'll love it. But she can't find a good guy. She's always like, yeah, I just can't seem to find a guy who will keep me. Like, well, if all the friends have had you, he's not going to keep you. That's not really a, very charming enterprise. They're like, this girl's vagina is like a factory on strike. It's full of scabs. See, young people wouldn't get that joke. Young people like, well, what is a scab? So you guys remember the Great Depression. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for being a little bit older. Hey, okay, thanks. Yeah, appreciate it. So, moving on to some of my friends who actually have had kids, because none of those girls can actually, procreate, thank God. Some of my friends have kids. Let me ask you a quick question here. Who here has children? Let me show of hands for me. Okay, keep your hands raised if your kids are smart. You are all lying. You are all freaking lying. I am getting so tired of all my friends saying the same thing. I've got a 4-year-old. He's really smart for his age. I've got 2 twin girls. Their reading level, they're way above the average for their age group. It's like, really? None of you have dumb kids? Nobody's. I just want somebody to be honest one day. Be like, yeah, I've got a son named Billy. He's kind of stupid for his age. A little balance. I'm just saying, you all can't be geniuses. Like, first of all, half the parents I meet can't wipe themselves, but you all gave birth to Steve Jobs? I don't believe it. This doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just saying, doctor, lawyer, janitor. That's how it works. That's natural. You can't all be custodians, You can't all be geniuses. Yeah, I gotta be some in the middle there. As anybody saw this last election, we're not all geniuses in this country. There's no way. Just a little balance here, And one of my friends, she was like, oh yeah, well, my daughter didn't get into the special program for smart kids, not Special Olympics. She's like, yeah, what a bummer. It's like, what a bummer. That's such a white person phrase, what a bummer. You guys probably say what a bummer here. That is one of those phrases, that is such a $4.99 an hour, I've never been any kind of diversity in my life phrase. What a bummer, what's up man, you're under arrest, happy Father's Day. So right, you will never hear those phrases in North Omaha, it's not gonna happen. I hate those phrases. So anyway, but I will say there is a way to know if you do have a dumb kid. Some of you are requiring it because you want to know if you have a dumb kid. Here's how you know. If you meet somebody and they're describing their kid and they say that he's really good at art, that kid is retarded. Think about it. They have all the ways you can describe a kid. He's good at math, he can read, he knows all the planets, all this stuff, he knows the earth is flat, whatever they're teaching in school now, and you picked art. Of all the ways to describe a kid, art. You know what I'm saying? That means that kid is so dumb he crapped on his hand and drew dinosaurs on your wall in green and brown paint. That's what you gotta deal with here. I hate children. This is why I don't have any kids. But I will say, let me wrap this up here by telling you guys a little public service announcement here. I found out, I live in Bellevue, in the military, in case you couldn't tell by this Steve Urkel and protein body of mine here. We've got a raccoon on base. It's a talking raccoon. It's a racist raccoon. It's a talking racist raccoon. I found this guy. What was interesting about this raccoon is he's different. See, he hates white people, but he loves black people. So I nicknamed this raccoon Martin Luther Coon. Made sense to me. And some of you were loud, like, I thought that was the real name. Huh? So I'm going, I see this raccoon, I see him, he's all sad. I'm like, what's wrong, little Martin? He's like, oh man, I want to go back and be around my own kind. I'm tired of being around all these white airmen. I said, you want to go to Council Bluffs, don't you? That's where all the coons live. So I took him there, I got him some Popeyes, we got him there. And when we got outside, he looked back at me with a little cheerless raccoon eye, and he said, thank God Almighty, Martin Luther Coon is free at last. Anyway, I'm out of time. You guys are awesome. Thanks for listening.